Well, hello. Welcome to a video tutorial of Photoshop. I am going to be showing you how to make icons and album art for your independent masterpieces. I'm kind of recovering from a cold right now. Actually, specifically, it's just like a sore throat. So if you hear me opening a cap, it is not me drinking on the job. It is me siphoning water down my throat because it hurts real bad. So if you hear anything scratchy going on with my voice, maybe even some changes in pitches, that's going to be why. Alright, let's start this one off. Let's just go to the default size. Really, basically what I want to show you today is how to create that stuff, the things I aforementioned. Typically, I like to start with a background. I really like dark backgrounds because lettering pops out when it's lighter, from what I've seen. So let's start with this. Let's get this thing on the go. Okay, my band name is The Potential. Typically, I like to separate words. So let's say, oh my gosh, that's so big. Why is it so big? Sorry about this. That annoys me when it's like bigger than it needs to be. I'm sure you guys feel my pain. Why is that on there? There we go. Okay, so typically I like to separate the words, and in doing so, you allow yourself later to maneuver them around more. So let's just go with the potential. Another huge thing, and this I cannot stress enough, is orientation. I know some people like to just go like this, or some people like to throw it underneath like Word document style center pieces and stuff like that. That, however, does not fly in the creative industry. It is very boring. People will not, it will not catch their eye. That's a big thing. Now you say, this would probably be pretty boring, alright? It's just the potential, straight across, right in the middle. Very boring, per se. But then there's things you can do to it that will make it unboring. Oh, this water bottle is not cooperating. Things that you can do to make it unboring. That is throw in shapes. So if you want to throw in, and I'm just, again, throwing this out there. I don't know if this is something anyone wants to do. You could do this, and then maybe a bigger one. Something like that. So what's cool about that, I mean, that doesn't look bad right there, but I would definitely change the color of those. Make it into something a little more pretty. So maybe like a darker shade of gray for the first, thinnest, most one. And let's go into cover overlay. I don't know, maybe we could do some other colors. Maybe, I mean, purple looks pretty sweet. I mean, that's a royal color. That's what we're all going for, right? Royalty. Gosh, my computer's not operating at optimum levels right now. Okay, so that would be the... Jeez, why is this going so stupidly? Okay, and then for the second thinnest, yes, second thinnest one. Oh gosh. Of course it's gonna be all stupid on me. Anyway, you get the gist. I'm gonna delete these because for some reason it's not operating. It's not cooperating with what's going on here. Oh my gosh. Alright, well, let me pause this. I'll be back. Alright, sorry about that, folks. That was an issue with the computer. It was not responding well with that Camtasia program. I don't know why, but let's get started once more. I had, in the previous part of this video, I had already made the little, the background text and whatever, but I'm going to start a new one because I think you understood where that one was going. So, okay, let's go for a different shade so we can kind of mess with some color schemes and whatnot. Blue, by the way, is my favorite color, so let's go from blue and orange. Any of you guys wanted a little Q&A there? Once more, oh my gosh, I don't know why it is doing that. Freeform that path one more time. And I am using a keyboard or a laptop right now, so if you see me like not going as swiftly as other people, that's what it is. This stupid scroll pad and whatnot. Alright, so biggest thing I feel like that people have an issue with when they're creating any form of graphic is going to be orientation. Orientation plays a huge part in what's going on. That's what people generally look at. I don't want that. I don't want a path. Why is that's generally what people look at. Oh shoot. Let's just convert it. So that's what people generally look at is the whole orientation and whatnot. So let me think what we can do. I'm trying to step back, do something a little creative. Let's put that there. And we'll put that here, and then fine tune it a bit. So we've got that. That's pretty boring, I will admit. So let's try that. Oh my goodness. Wrong layer. Okay, let's try this one more time. Put these two together. And what we can do is make it smaller. Smaller always seems a little more petite. I really like things smaller. It allows the viewer to kind of dip into their screen. They've got to look a little harder for what they got to work for it, essentially. So what I like to do is really just play with the characteristics of it. I like to play around with angles, kind of make sure their eyes are where I want them, essentially. That's a really big thing. You'll learn that in any digital arts program, I mean, it's essentially a picture is a book. It's worth 1,000 words. That's a very common phrase, so obviously there's some weight behind that, and it indeed is. When you're looking at a picture, you're almost being manipulated. It's what the author, it's where the author wants you, and that's it. So if you play around with stuff like this is really tacky, to be honest, because I'm not really I don't know, like generally I'm creating for somebody and they've already told me what's going on, but I think the information that I'm providing is enough in itself. So I'm gonna get rid of these little shapy poos. They're kind of annoying. So yeah, let's play with the background. How about that? We'll start there. So layer styling's always a beautiful thing. I really enjoy layer stylings. Gradients always work a wonder. We'll try radial. I've never seen a good graphic without a great gradient included inside of it, because gradients are just where it's at. And then brushes, also very good thing. The brushes are super important. They're basically gonna give you things other people couldn't, or they're gonna give you things that would take you a crap load of time to essentially make, and just not worth it. It's not needed. You can be spending it so much on other things. So here's drop shadow. Drop shadows are very good as well. I guess let me just open one of my other ones, because this is kind of making me mad that I don't really have any anything to work off of. That's my YouTube thing. Kind of boring. It's the YouTube banner. That's something I was working with. Obviously, you can see the lines, YouTube art. That's the same thing. Gosh, I'm just YouTube video. Oh, that was for my intro. You can check that out too. It's pretty sweet. It's made in After Effects. I believe that's no, that's still something else. Man, I need to label this stuff better. It's also something else. Gosh. This was just here, so this is making me mad that I can't find out what it is. Oh my lord. I honestly don't know if I saved it, to be honest. Let me just open it up. This is my beautiful creative file for all my stuff. Right here. I made this in Photoshop, and this was very simple. Simple gradient, simple background, simple text. Yes, there's a lot of other things I could do with this, but I really wanted to keep it simple because it was my YouTube channel, and any little detail, I don't know, I think it was only 300 by like 400 pixels, so you're not going to really want to include any details because it's going to be overlooked. But when doing things like this, really, if this was on a bigger scale, I would have spent so much more time in the details, because there was really a lot of things I could do with it. Oh, that's not what I want. I want gradient overlay. There's a lot of things you could do. Like if I were to put that in there and then deselect, adds. Okay, that looks terrible. But basically, what I'm telling you is just do your own thing. If you have a firm grasp on Photoshop in itself, this is going to come easy to you, all this stuff. But the information I'm giving is something that I've learned over the years because I am a current SoundCloud person. I've designed many logos for many bands, failed or successful. I have done a bunch of stuff in music, and yeah, so I've got a little a little skill underneath my belt. So if you guys have any questions, please leave comments, and don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to like the video, because that helps me out, makes me know you guys are engaged. And if you want me to make any other videos, feel free to comment on my channel, comment on any of my videos, and I'm sure I'll see it. So, all right, well, to wrap this up, I hope you guys enjoyed the content I had, and I know I didn't really offer too much visual stuff here because I've been trying to get over this cold, and it's oh gosh, been trying to get over this cold, and it's really been annoying. So, until next time, I suppose I will talk to you later. Bye.